Welcome to the next chapter of BMW Today. Well, in these times, I even can get hold of the CEO of BMW M, Mr. Markus Flasch. And we are going to be talking about the M8 now. Hello, Markus.
Servus, Ede. How are you?
Well, I'm pretty well, I have to say so. So what is the position of the M8 Coupe as we have it here in the BMW M portfolio?
The M8 Coupe is the top of the line. It's the most powerful, the fastest M car we have ever developed and produced. And it's a beauty, and it's just, it stands for itself.
I saw you on Instagram doing this hashtag BMW Design Challenge. And you've been using the word BMW Visualizer. What is the story behind that?
We offer about 250 different colors in our individual program. Frozen colors, uni colors, metallic paints, everything you can imagine. And it was always hard for the salesman to describe to a customer what his prospectus car might look like, and so we developed a visualizer.
Okay, Markus, so that means hashtag BMW Design Challenge. You are emphasizing the people to go on the BMW Visualizer and spec their cars as they would like to have it.
Exactly.
Can you give me a crazy color name?
Well, actually, my last configuration on the M8 competition was Signalgrün Uni with a black interior and black wheels. It was stunning.
Okay, but now we're running into the technical stuff. I know you are driving on racetrack, but I also have some hardcore questions of our fans. They still don't like the four-wheel drive, Markus. What is their solution?
It's very easy. M always stands for performance, and rear-wheel drive with 625 horsepower is somehow reaching its limit. And so you don't get any quicker with rear-wheel drive in this car. You can switch the four-wheel drive system off for the showing off mode if you want, but that's not necessary, and it's definitely not quicker.
But I can go sideways.
You can go sideways always, also with the 4x4.
Okay, so you can if you can.
You can if you can.
Well, I've seen the BMW M8 also comes with a new kind of BMW M Drive Manager with the two orange or red buttons on the steering wheel. What is it all about?
You can get the entire setup of the car to your buttons, including on this car for the very first time with brake-by-wire and the pedal feel adjustment that's available. And on top, for the M8, there is also an M mode, which changes the setup of the head-up display and the center information display to the needs that you actually have. So for focus driving or for even racetrack, there's different settings. The car really adjusts to what you need in the very moment.
Can you show us how to do this?
Sure.
Shall
we go to the convertible? So, here we are.
So, Markus, first of all, I can see the orange M1 and M2 buttons, but my question is now, what is your recommendation and what is your setup if you go and take this car on a racetrack?
You want to see my going home mode? I'd actually put it to, I've saved it on M2. Everything on Sport Plus, chassis on Sport, four-wheel drive Sport and MDM to keep a little bit safety on. And the M mode on the Sport setting, which gives me only the piece of information that I need for sporty driving.
Okay, that sounds like a plan and looks pretty cool. I have a question. You've mentioned the track mode before on the other side. What happens actually if drivers activate the track mode? Because it was saying you should not do this on public traffic.
The thing is with track mode that it switches off all driving assistance, and also the DSC can be switched off completely, so you need to be sure what you're doing. You're on your own when you go into track.
We've mentioned the track capabilities of the M8 now, but I also want to ask you a few questions about its exclusivity. And I've spied a vehicle down here in the BMW, which is the first edition of the Grand Coupe. Can we have a closer look on this one, please?
Shall we?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. But first of all, when you go into Sport Plus, one important thing, the exhaust opens. Shall we give it a try?
Oh, well, anytime.
It works. Not bad, huh?
That is perfect.
Let's go.
Well, Markus, we finally arrived at the M8 Grand Coupe. Does it make sense to have 2 additional doors for an M car?
Well, first of all, the Grand Coupe is the luxurious bookend of the 8 lineup, and for some people there is more in life than a racetrack, and some people have kids. So an extra 2 doors in the back make perfect sense, and the car drives and handles the exact same way as the coupe does.
I'm sure you've checked this out already.
I have checked this out, yeah.
All right, but then we can answer a question of our community, and that is, what is the story about those yellow headlights on this version?
Yellow headlights, we all know it is a reminiscence to race cars, BMW race cars in the past, and also today with the M8 GTE, they come with yellow lights, and we thought it would be a nice detail to bring this to the street. This very car that's standing next to us is the M8 Grand Coupe First Edition. Some of you might remember the show car that we put in Geneva a couple of years ago in the exact same paint, Aurora Diamond Green Metallic, together with the bronze gold elements on the front and also on the side of this car, and those yellow lights. This is for me the ultimate luxury experience that you can get on an 8.
Magic pictures when this car was driving on this ice lake. Thank you so much, Marcus, for being with us on this chapter, and thanks you guys for watching. I hope you guys stay with us on BMW Today for the next chapter soon.